Hey, and welcome back to my channel, Tennessee Whiskey Shaving, with your favorite talking head, Wes. Today, I'm going to be doing another review for you guys. This is, this is a Tuesday video you guys are going to be watching, so I usually try to drop a review for you guys on Tuesdays, and then I have straight shave Saturdays, and I also started doing a phenomenal fragrance Friday as well. So, and this will kind of tie into Friday's um, release maybe as well. But yeah. So anyway, today I'm going to be doing one of my favorite soap artisans and a fellow Tennessean. His name is Pete Hendricks, and he is the owner and operator of Hendricks Classic and Company. Also, it has another name to it because he opened a shop earlier a few months ago, and it's called LF&S, and that's luxury fragrance and shaving. So it's HC&C slash LF&S. And he'll have like, so just to give you an example, so today I'm going to be reviewing Backett and Jacket. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing today soap wise. And this is an EDP that he made. Yeah, EDP, and it's called Greenlight. But it's the same. It's the same thing. It's just a different label. Greenlight is the LF. I don't know if you can see it here. That's the LF&S version of Backett and Jacket which is HC&C. Same thing though. And this is inspired by Polo Red, which, if you didn't know, Polo Red came out in 2013 by Ralph Lauren, and it is a woody spicy. It's in the woody spicy family of perfumes or fragrances. So this is an inspired by, and so for the sales blurb of Backett and Jacket, it says, "Welcome to the world of high stakes and high style. Step up your grooming game with Hendricks Classic & Co.'s latest creation, Backett and Jacket. Inspired by the swagger and sharpness of a pool hustler, this suave set is designated for the man who knows how to make a statement. And this fragrance is inspired by Polo Red," as I had said before. So the scent notes for Backett and Jacket, it has a top notes of lemon, cranberry, and grapefruit, which creates a bright and zesty introduction. And at its heart, it has a warm blend of saffron, sage, and lavender. It adds some depth, aromatic depth, and intrigue. And it has a deep base, which anchors the fragrance with a robust combination of amberwood, coffee, and cedarwood. And it also helps deliver a smooth, smoky finish that will help linger on. That'll be, after the dry down, that's pretty much what you're going to get. So with Backett and Jacket, it's pretty much, it's good. I mean, when I first smelled it off the puck, I thought that it smelled a lot like Year of the Dragon. So I actually had to go back. I went and I grabbed my Year of the Dragon and I took a couple of sniffs of it off of the tub. And I'm guessing maybe because of the lavender and the sage, I picked that up, and and I can see that them being pretty similar. But these are different scents. They don't smell anything like the Year of the Dragon. It definitely has more oud and leather notes to it. And yeah, I think of what it was when I first smelled this. It was the sage. The sage and the what else was it? Lavender. Yeah, the sage and the lavender that made me think Year of the Dragon. But this is a much, I'd have to say it's a much brighter scent than Year of the Dragon, but it is good. It's just as good as Year of the Dragon. I really like this one from HC&C. And the scent strength, off the tub is really good. I'd give it like a 6 or a 7. You can smell it really, pretty good. And I'm using my Father's Day gift today. My oldest son got me this awesome Captain's Choice copper lather bowl. So I have the jacket and jacket put in here. And I will say too, once I started putting the soap in there, like it started, I could already, smell the fragrance exploding up. I could get, good whiffs of it as I was tamping it down with my thumb. So that was really good too. All right, put some water in here for you guys. See if you guys can see that in there. Give you an idea about how much. All right, and one of the big reasons I wanted this bowl so bad, I'm not sure how the blue comes across on the camera, but this is really more of a turquoise. This matches my custom brush that Freddie Payne did for me perfectly. Copper and everything. I love it. I've been waiting for this for a while, so I'm really excited. See, I was so excited that I forgot to soak my brush. So anyway, yeah, this is if you guys remember me using this before, this is a 70-30 Badger Boar mix. So we'll get this started. HC&C is a little bit of a thirstier soap. So, and I put a lot of soap in here because I really want to smell this fragrance. So bear with me because I've never used this lather bowl before either. So I'm wondering if it's going to be any kind of a learning curve to it. But I would imagine not. All right, that's looking a little pasty. I lose so much water on the way up. Trying to show you guys. My camera's so high up. Ooh, get a little bit of spill out here. Let me add some more water. There we go. I will say this bowl is a lot smaller than what I'm used to. But I love it. This is an awesome Father's Day gift. I also need to give you guys a little bit of a heads up here. In a couple of weeks, June 30th, I'm taking the family to London. So I'm going to try and make videos and stuff like that here over the next couple of weeks. So that way, I'll be able to still have my regularly scheduled drops. I should be able to. But just in case, if you guys aren't seeing me between June 30th and July 11th, well, you're going to know why. Because I'm going to be out of the country. We're going to go to London, do a bunch of stuff there. Go hit up Stonehenge, Bath, Buckingham Palace, of course. Got tours and stuff set up. Gonna knock a bucket list item off for me. I'm gonna go to the Silverstone Formula One race. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be my first one. So that's on, I think, July 6th. Yeah, that's on the 6th. So can't wait for that. And then we got a day trip. Gonna take the Eurostar to France or Paris. Go check out, the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, all that kind of stuff. Got stuff scheduled there for a day. Should be good. Should be good. Get the family out of the country. Get them a little culture. Be good times. All right. Let me get my face wet and we'll get going. All right. Also, I don't know if you guys could tell or not, but I'm growing the goatee back out. I know I said it the other day. Um, the wife has stated some interest that she misses my little scruff, my goatee. So I told her I'd grow it out for her. And it should knock some time off my videos for you guys. But hey, that's whatever. I'm in no hurry. I like shaving. So if you guys are so inclined, watch the whole thing. Awesome. If not, then I understand. Fast forward, skip to the stuff you want to see. I do try and throw out, tips and tricks here and stuff like that while I shave, but I also try not to sound like a broken record. So, and today I've been using my buddy. He lent it to me. My buddy Brian Foley. I've been using this Pearl Flexi open comb. It's a notoriously aggressive razor. So I've really been trying to push the limits on what I can use with it. So I started, I started using it 5 days ago because I have it. Let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah, see, it's on setting 5. So I started out on setting 1. And so every day that I've used it, I've been bumping it up a setting. So it goes all the way up to 6. So this is going to be, this is the next to the last. So let me clear off a little bit. So that way I don't accidentally shave. But yeah, the scent on this stuff is really nice. It's good. I can smell it very strongly after I've got it lathered up and everything, and the scent really explodes. Oh yeah. Nice and efficient. Yeah, we'll see how this goes against the grain. If it gets to be too much, it's a good thing it's an adjustable, right? I'll dial it down to what I know is comfortable. 2 and 1, or 1 and 2, 2, 3. I think 3 was really good as well. But right now, even at 5, it's fine. But this is with the grain. Oh yeah, and I'm also using, this is a 5th use Derby Premium that I have loaded in here. So these Derby Premiums, man, they're a great blade. I wish I would have used one early, sooner than I did. I only started using them like a few months ago, and I don't know. It was one of those things. Somebody piffed me, a tuck of them, and so they were just kind of sitting around and never really used them. And then, I was just trying out different stuff because I had got a PA Quantum razor, so I was just trying out different things. I was like, well, let me try these out. They're in a fancy black box, like a plastic tuck. So kind of like Feather-esque, how they have those plastic tucks on them and stuff. And I was like, well, let me give them a try. And holy cow, man, it was awesome. For me, they're right up there with the AccuThrive. That's probably that's my favorite blade that I know of. But man, the Derby Premium is really taken the AccuThrive to test to task, because I can get a lot of shaves out of these Derby Premiums. Feather and AccuThrive, I'm usually fourth shave in it. They're out because, you know, 9 times out of 10, that fifth shave is it's gonna be horrible. Just a second, but these Derby Premiums, man, the first time I used it, I got 13 uses out of it. So I know, but that 13th use, yeah, like I should have stopped at 12. That 13th was horrible, horrible. But yeah, I think I'm not even going to push it out to 12, you know, because 12 was still okay, but I could start, you know, I could feel the difference. So I think, you know, I'm still trying to test them out and stuff. Like I said, I mean, this one's a 5th use right here, and you know, it's working just fine. So I'm thinking maybe you know, 10 uses, and you know, I could chuck them and see how all that goes. All right, be right back. Oh yeah. So back in jacket, HC&C, they use a vegan base, you know, like cocoa butter and stuff like that. So it is very nice. Feels very good. It's still nice and slick. Gives a nice thick, cushiony lather. While, of course, this is all just preference. I do prefer tallow-based soaps, but I still like vegan-based soaps too. You know, HC&C is one of my favorite vegan-based soaps. Matter of fact, HC&C was one of the first artisans that I had bought their soap from, you know, when I started going down the rabbit hole, you know, wandering outside of Parasso and Tobbs, you know, stuff like that. That's on Amazon. But yeah, yeah, Year of the Dragon. That was one of the first ones that I had bought. So, I mean, so that should tell you something. All right, across the grain. Yeah, so far so good. I can definitely tell with this Pro Flexi, you know, compared to some of my other milder razors, I don't need to do as much buffing, like buffing strokes or cleanup strokes. This is a very efficient razor. The first time I used it, I let hubris get the best of me, and it lit my face on fire. Now, I'm going to say it's hubris, but it might have been a combination of hubris and the blades I was using. but I don't know. What do you guys think? I've always heard good things about the Willys Platinums, and those are the blades that come with the Pro Flexi. So that's what was in there, from where Brian's let me borrow the razor. So that's what I used. But I don't know if it was. I'll have to go back and try and use the Willys blades again and see if it was me, or hubris, or if it was the blades. But there's a very, very good chance that it was me. So you're good. Yeah. Kiddo, my oldest, is going to take my youngest to the annex. He wants to go play lacrosse today. I told him I was going to do it after this, but my son's doing their old dad a favor. He's taking him for me. Yeah, this stuff is good. If you guys haven't tried HC&C before, I highly recommend it. It is an awesome soap. Like I said, made from an awesome guy, Pete Hendricks. Awesome guy. I talked to him on Facebook Messenger and all the time and whatnot. He helps me. He's been helping me learn, giving me little tips and tricks and stuff like that as far as fragrances and whatnot, and how to spot them out, things like that. I have been trying to pay attention to what I smell. So that way I can try and better describe scent notes and stuff like that for all you guys. And it's weird. You wouldn't think that trying to describe the way something smells could be so difficult. But for me, it is. I got a buddy, Robert. He makes, he does like little reviews and stuff like that on a Facebook fan, Shave Dad and some others. But he is an absolute wordsmith. Robert Seals, sir. Yeah. Yep. You are a wordsmith. Maybe I could. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hire Robert. I'm gonna start getting him to write my descriptions and stuff for me. There you go. Because I look forward to hearing his reviews or reading his reviews on Facebook, because just some of the analogies that he uses, or just the word imagery and stuff, it's really nice. It's good. All right. So, of course, even right here around the jawline, this is where I like to get my professional, got a little badger hair there, or boar, badger, I don't know, one of them. All right, get my professional curler skills going. All right. Like I said, with this razor though, it's not really needed all that much. Not as much as I normally go back over spots. My hair is very coarse and thick. So it requires lots of passes. but with this one, not so much. Hey, here's another one. All right, curler, professional curling skills, activate. I might nick myself here too. I got a little mole right here. It usually stays mowed down pretty good, but with as efficient as this razor is, it might take that little top cap off again. I feel myself wanting to push in more. I'm gonna stop that. Don't need to do it with this razor. Oh yeah, that is good. Nice and good. Got my barrister and man. The mice will see you now towel. Which I'm expecting some shave mail from them today as well. Excited about that one. All right. Oh yeah. Nice and smooth. Well, except for right here. But everywhere else, good to go. And no irritation. So there's that. All right. So we got here the 100 milliliter Backet and Jacket Splash. So we'll see how this does. HC&C's splashes are like skin food. So there is a little bit of alcohol in them. Some SB40, I think, or SB80 or something like that. Not a lot. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's there, you'll put it in, you'll get kind of like that bracing effect, and it's done. So very nice. You get the warmth. You get the cedar. Man, the cedar's coming through big time right now. The lime, the bergamot, the grapefruit. The smokiness from the amber. It's all coming through. It's very nice, very nicely blended. It's really kind of hard to pick out like a major note. I mean, I guess I'd have to say the cedar. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy because that's the base note, but the cedar is what I'm picking up most off the top end. Everything else is blended very nicely. Now my skin is starting to feel nice and supple. Very good, very good. Yeah. This is really like, you could wear this scent to, special occasions. All that kind of stuff. Summertime scent, nice summertime woodsy. Like I said, it's a woodsy, spicy kind of scent. Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Scent strength is probably about a 5 for the splash. Yep. This is a good one. This is just like Year of the Dragon. This is a good one. So again, guys, if you haven't checked it out, check out HC&C. This is Backet and Jacket. It is a Polo Red inspired by fragrance. It is very good. And let's see here. We'll go ahead and we'll top it off with the LF and S version, the luxury fragrance and shaving That's what LF and S stands for. We'll finish that off here. Yep. Now you'll have to wait till Friday for my thoughts on this one. So stay tuned. But it smells lovely. All right, guys. As always, the wet shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive, and happy shave, gents. And I'll catch you on the next time. See ya.